guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. I know that it's been so long since I've filmed a video and I'm really sorry. I just had total madness in my life and had lots of things I had to kind of settle down, and now I think I'm in that place where I can go and commit to filming videos again. So this video is going to be like kind of going back to the basics and doing like a frequently asked questions video. So I asked out on Twitter if you could just send me questions, or picked up questions that people like comment or tweet to me a lot, and I have got together 20 questions that I'm going to answer. Some of them I've answered before, so if you've seen quite a lot of these videos then maybe it's going to be quite repetitive, but I think it's quite new for new subscribers. I've got quite a lot of new subscribers recently, so I thought I would just kind of set the facts straight and get everything in. How many tattoos and piercings do you have? Tattoos, I have 4 now, so I've got one on my ribcage, one on my collarbone, which is just here, one on my wrist, and one on the front of my right thigh. I will probably do like a tattoos and piercings video when I get a little bit more, because I feel like 4 is not quite enough. And I've also got 6 piercings, so I've got 2 sets of double lobes, so they're just the ones at the bottom, and then I've got 2 right at the top. This one is just like a plain diamondy stud, and this one is more of like, I don't know if you can see it, a bee. So I've got those 2. I'm going to get another one done. I really want to get just the middle of my ear here done next. So that will probably be the next thing I have. Is YouTube your full-time job? It's not my full-time job. I do have a full-time job that I do alongside YouTube. But would I want to do this full-time? I'm not sure. I think you just kind of roll with it and see how life goes and what the options are. The question I get quite a lot in person and on Twitter, funny enough, is how did I meet Harvey? Which Harvey, if you don't follow my social media, is my boyfriend. He's on quite a lot of my Instagrams and on my Twitter quite a lot now too. We met through a mutual friend. A mutual friend put up a picture of me and her on her Facebook. He saw the picture and messaged my friend asking if she could connect us up. She did so. We went on a date. It went obviously really well. And yeah, now we are a couple. Where were you born and where do you live? So I was born in West Somerset, which is a county down in the southwest of England. And I live in South Somerset, so I live in the same county, I just live in a different sector. How would you describe your style? I found this really hard to try and think, because I don't think there is like a certain way that I would describe my fashion style. I kind of just wear a bit of everything. I'm very led by Pinterest. I use Pinterest to help me coordinate outfits quite a lot. I'd say I'm quite relaxed. Today I've just got like a super relaxed fine knit baggy black jumper on, a pair of blue jeans. I'm going to go and walk the dog, so I'm going to put some Converse on. Just very cool, relaxed. I wouldn't really say we follow any trends. I used to be very monochrome. I've kind of bridged out of that now and I wear a lot of blue. And I'm going to start wearing more colour, I think. What do you love and what do you hate about YouTube? I love the fact it's such a free platform that you can talk about anything, or most anything you like. I love the amount of support you can get on YouTube. And just somewhere that I can be me and talk about things that are close to me. What I hate is the judgment you get, the hate comments, the thumbs down. I hate the fact that thumbs down is anonymous, because I think if you don't like my video, it should be able to tell me who it is that doesn't like my video. Because I just think the anonymous sort of hating is what gets to a lot of people. Online bullying can be really dangerous. It can lead to people taking their own life. So I think the fact that YouTube has such a way that people can behave that way is what I don't like. And I think if YouTube were able to crack down on this more, would be okay. Things we can do, I can filter my comments, so any kind of hate comments or hateful words I can block, so comments won't come through. I also have comment requests, so if you've left a comment, I have to approve your comment first. What age did you start wearing makeup? I think I was about 15 or 16. I was quite late to the party, mainly because my mum wasn't really keen on the idea of me wearing makeup. She doesn't really wear makeup much, so I think she also wasn't kind of up with all the new trends and things like that. I started with just some clear mascara and some foundation and some powder and kind of built from there. I think if I have a daughter, I will let her experiment with makeup, but I think judging when the time's right and where she's going is definitely going to be a big part to play in that. How tall are you? I am 5'7.5". Where is your accent from? Now, I don't really have a geographical location accent. I obviously, like I said, I live in Somerset. I don't have a Somerset accent. My mum and dad, they were kind of grew up and born in Southampton, Hampshire, which is down sort of in the south, and then their families branched from like London and places like that. I would say I speak really clearly. Quite a lot of people say that I have a Brighton accent, but I've never been to Brighton in my life, so I don't know where that's come from. But yeah, I would say I just have quite a general accent. I speak really clearly, as most people kind of tell me. What camera to use? I use a Panasonic, and it's the HC-VC110. It's like a red camcorder. It's worked for years, and I will update my kit. I've kind of set a goal that every 100 subscribers I'm going to do something new. So I'm on 90 at the moment, and I haven't really decided what I'm going to do when I get to 100, what I want. But I think I'm probably going to buy like a handheld kind of tripod, because I think I want to start vlogging more, because me and Harvey do lots of adventures and I think it will be really fun. Who inspired you to start YouTube? One of the first YouTubers I watched was Zoella and Bub's Beauty. I think Zoella kind of got me into the idea of YouTubing. I followed her blog for a long time, and I did write a blog too, but I kind of sort of killed that off a couple of years ago. So I would put it down to those two as sort of my YouTube gurus. How old are you? I am 23. Do you wear contact lenses? I do wear contact lenses. They do have a slight blue tinge, so sometimes in photos my eyes do look blue. But it's because I'm super blind and I do need glasses, which I would wear more, but I can't really wear on camera because of the lens reflection. What did you study in school? So for my GCSEs, I studied obviously English, Maths, Science. I also did something called hospitality, which is like restaurant and hotel management. I did German, and I also did agriculture, which is kind of like farming, which I don't know if you can do everywhere in the country, but obviously it's a big part of Somerset, so I kind of studied that too. In my A-levels I did hospitality, again like hotel and restaurant management, because it was something that I really enjoyed doing. It's something I knew a lot about, and I thought maybe that was the career path that I wanted to do. Who is your favourite artist? Now, off the top of my tongue, I couldn't think of who my favourite artist was, so I went to Spotify Me, which is a website which kind of, you log in with Spotify and it tells you all your details. So I have just discovered that my most listened to artist on Spotify is the Glee cast. So I'm going to say that that is my most played. And also my most played song is the Flawless remix by Beyonce, so that's quite interesting. What does your collarbone say? So I touched on this earlier, and I have a tattoo here. It is in Latin. I'll put it across here somewhere, but it means everything happens for a reason. Do you regret any of your tattoos? I don't regret any of my tattoos. I love them all. Another question I get asked a lot is, how painful are they? So my ribcage was a 10 out of 10. My collarbone was about a 4 out of 10. My wrist was a 3, and my thigh, to the outer side of my thigh, was about a 3 to the 4, and there were parts of the inner which was about up at a 7 and 8, but there are quite long lines, so that's probably why it hurts so much. What is your natural hair colour? I don't actually know. I think it's a really light brown. I think it's quite a boring colour. Currently, this is not black. It looks black, but it is a dark brown. But it will be probably change again sometime soon, so watch out for that. What is your dream job? My dream job is a ghost hunter, and I know that sounds hilarious, but it's one of those jobs that I probably will never have. Kind of like Ghost Adventures. I'd love to go and investigate paranormal and haunted locations. I just think that would be so fun to do every day as a job. And my last question is, who is the most stylish of your friends? This was asked by one of my best friends, and he knows that the answer is him. So my most stylish friend is Michael. He always wears up-to-date fashion, he wears some really nice designer brands, and you can always count on him to look pretty flipping cool. So that was my most asked questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any more questions, please leave them down below in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you haven't already, then subscribe to my channel. If you have subscribed, then push the bell button for notifications for every time I upload. I upload every Thursday at 6 PM, so definitely come back and watch me then.